okay, we got some great buys here. This is something that's been kind of in the works. And it came about, well, we had seen they've been around for a bit. And I commented on them right away, and I was like, these are so cool. And Lesley was like, that's really cool. And then I saw that Mastermind Toys had a buy one, get one 50% off on Playmobil. And I was like, oh, wow, you know what, we could get these sets, right? And it was kind of joking. And Lesley was like, yes, you totally should. And it's not very often that Lesley says, hey, you should buy toys. So I took that as a sign. Went to the first Mastermind Toys here. And picked up. These I didn't even know were like out or released or anything like that. But they are the new they're Ghostbusters 2 sets with this crazy little trap where you can use your phone or something and put it below it, and it looks like it projects like a hologram or something, or a ghost in the trap. So those are cool. So these were $9.99 each, and I figured, you know what, they're $9.99 everywhere because they're brand new. I will grab these. I added on one of the old Ghostbuster sets, also $9.99. So buy one, get one 50% off. Yeah, grab those. And then grabbed this one here, and then this one here. So I am missing one of the new ones, but it is new, so I'm not too worried about that. So the hunt was on to find a place that had, you know, like the Ecto-1 and the firehouse and all that kind of stuff. And was searching online and found out that one in Pickering apparently had the Ecto-1. And we went in there and we're looking at it, and the boxes weren't perfect. They were okay, worthwhile getting. But then Lesley was also looking for some specific sets, and they said they had them, but they didn't have them on the shelf. So she started looking it up, and apparently Toys R Us had a sale 25% off all Playmobil, I think $15 or above. And their prices are a little bit cheaper than Mastermind. Mastermind sells at the manufacturer's suggested retail price, whereas Toys R Us, they tend to discount a little bit, especially on older sets. So we started looking around, and we realized, you know what? The only way for me to get 50% off worthwhile for the firehouse is to buy 2 firehouses. They're the only $100 sets that I want. And otherwise I'm buying a firehouse and a car and the Ecto-1, and so I get 50% off on the Ecto-1. So we started pricing it out, and we're getting to, okay, so it's cheaper to buy the firehouse from Toys R Us than it is from Mastermind, and I'm getting the 25% off that. Let's see if there's a Toys R Us that has it. So there was a Toys R Us that had the sets that she wanted and the firehouse and such, but when we started calculating it out, ended up that Mastermind still ended up being cheaper for a couple of sets. So I picked up the Terror Dogs and the Slimer and the Ghost Cart, or the Hot Dog Cart, not the Ghost Cart, but yeah, well, you know what I mean. Slimer with the Hot Dog Cart. Picked up those 2 sets from Mastermind because it just worked out with the buy one get one 50% off. These were cheaper than going to trying to get them from Toys R Us. And in the end, that's essentially what we're trying to do. We're trying to get the cheapest price. So head on off, get to Toys R Us to get the real reason why you get these things. The firehouse. Now, really like the Lego firehouse, but it's like $400. This one is like very, very similar, almost similar in size. I think this one is a bit bigger, but it's only $100. And I mean, they look pretty much the same on the outside, and then they have different functionality once you get inside, different playing setups. So it's like, that's one of the reasons why you want to get this, right? So they had it, and the box is amazing, but no Ecto-1. No Ecto-1. And so the whole thing I was gonna get Ecto-1 and Slimer essentially, but they didn't have Slimer either. I could have gotten Slimer from Mastermind, but then I'd needed another set. Either way, I needed that, so I figured, okay, I'll order them online. I will order them online. So I got some packages. This one's from Toys R Us. Of course, I had to get it to a certain amount to get the free shipping, which would have been fine, you know, with Ecto-1 and the Stay Puft. But yeah, I guess I waited like 8 hours too long, because when I checked when I was at Toys R Us, they had it, but when I went to buy it the next day, they were all sold out of Ecto-1. So, yes, I think this is the box that doesn't contain the Stay Puft. It contains all the other stuff I bought so I could get the free shipping. So I picked up Star Wars Black Series Captain Cassian. Picked that up. I think it was like $10. And a whole bunch of these really cheap, less than $5. I think these are Rogue One figures, or I think so. This is Rey. These are regular Star Wars figures. This is Chirrut Imwe, or however you say his name, I don't know. And I will say, you know what, Toys R Us, I know you're trying to cut costs, but you really got to package these things better, because this stuff is not packaged very well at all. There's no filler, there's no nothing. They're just thrown in a box. Captain Cassian, the regular series here. And Jyn Erso, again, I think that was only like $10. And finally, yeah, see this one, they shoved it in there and bent it so it fit. Then the Jyn Erso regular figure. So, got that box. But then, got a secondary box the next day, because apparently, I guess they weren't at the same warehouse. I guess they have multiple warehouses, or maybe they ship out of stores. I don't know. I don't know how Toys R Us handles that stuff. But this should be the Stay Puft. And it is! Yay! So we got Stay Puft. And he's awesome. It comes with a stance figure. So, got that. Again, no, there's no padding or anything in here. It's just thrown in this box, and clearly this box is a hell of a lot bigger. So, you're wondering, well, what did I do? What did I do? Well, I went to Amazon. But I went to Amazon last. I went to Mastermind Toys, I went to Toys R Us, then I went to Mastermind. I even looked at Independence and stuff like that, but they would charge shipping and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, with Amazon, I will get it, and it will be free shipping. Don't have to worry about it or anything. So this should be my Ecto-1. And notice they didn't really need to put any packaging in here, because it fills up the entire box. So, box. There we go. Well, yeah, I think it's a complete series of first series Playmobil Ghostbusters. The Ghostbusters 2 is from second series, and there is one of those figures, plus there are 3 new vehicle and figure sets that are coming out, which are more reminiscent of the cartoon than they are of the movie, because I don't think the movie had any of these things in them. But whatever, they're relatively cheap, so you can grab those, and if there happens to be another Playmobil sale, I will pick them up then. But yeah, love me some Ghostbusters, and the Playmobil sets are just awesome. And I mean, if you want to put your Lego sets with anything, you got to put your Lego sets with like a Stay Puft like this big. So, yeah. Love Ghostbusters. How can you not love Ghostbusters, right? So, yeah, comment down below. Lots of toys here. Lots of all sorts of different stuff. Star Wars, Ghostbusters, you name it. love to hear from you. Till next video, take care. Have a good one.